Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Ema Munawaroh S. My hobby is reading book. So I will review some my favorite books in English. Uh, entitled The Alpha Girls Guide by Henry Manampiring and Philosophy Teras by Henry Manampiring. Let's go. Najwa Shihab said, "It only takes one book to fall in love with reading. Find that book, let's fall in love." In the book The Alpha Girl's Guide, it is explained that a woman must first be highly educated in order to be able to guarantee her own life. An alpha girl should be able to overcome problems that arise in her life without having to depend on other people. This doesn't mean that you don't need a man or partner and wanna be a rival in this case regarding the continuity of the future, where no one is able to predict all the bad possibilities that might occur. In this case, higher education is an investment and depends for a woman to face this problem. The first chapter in this book explains what an alpha female is. Alpha girls are women who are at the top because of their achievements and attitude. They are confident and optimize their potential well. The second chapter discusses alpha students. My favorite part in this chapter is there is nothing more stupid than putting a boy before education or knowledge. Knowledge will not cheat or ask to break up. Knowledge will not ask for remarriage or ask for divorce. Knowledge will always be with you. The third chapter is the alpha friend. How an alpha girl makes friend. This chapter teaches that an alpha girl refuses to be manipulated by friends and also refuses to manipulate friends. Say no to gossip. The fourth chapter discusses the alpha lover. How an alpha girl is when dating. When her heart is broken, recognizing the characteristics of men. And the topic of marriage. The fifth chapter is the alpha worker. Many motivators say that GPA is not important and doesn't guarantee success. It's true, GPA doesn't guarantee success if we choose to become an entrepreneur. GPA will really help our career journey, so indirectly GPA also plays a role in our success process. Entering the sixth chapter, namely the alpha look, how an alpha girl takes care of her appearance. Appearance is not the most important determinant of success, but it cannot be ignored either. Look attractive for yourself first, then for others. Next, the seventh chapter discusses the alpha care. How an alpha girl has a positive impact on other people. First, knowledge, achievements, skills, and all abilities. Not for yourself, but in the future so you can help other people. So, are you ready to become an alpha girl? So, don't forget to read this book. And yeah, I will review the next book. This book, written by Henry Manampiring, teaches what Stoicism is and how to apply it in the modern world. I think this book has virtues for living calmly in any chaotic situation, which I feel is increasingly important nowadays. This book is really suitable to read for people who think too much. My friend who recommended me to read this book also admitted that at first he was overthinking, but after reading this book, his life became much calmer. I do too, even though from the start I was an indifferent type of person. The main point my friend took, don't overthinking, was different from the main point I took. So, what main points do I take? The main point of this book that resonated with me was to focus on solutions, not focus on problems. This book provides the following examples. Imagine you are walking with your friend and you step in cat faces. What action do you take first? Maybe some of you will complain to your friends all day, or wonder what went wrong that day that you weren't very lucky. Core philosophy teaches us first not to turn a small problem, stepping on dirt, into a big problem, negative thoughts and stress, but we also shouldn't give up. For example, there are things we can do to improve this situation. In this case, we should quickly find a way to clean dirt from footwear. When I'm exposed to dirt, I don't complain, but I can be in a bad mood. Like always, When there is a problem with a friend, my mind immediately becomes dizzy. In fact, just focus on how to solve the problem. No need to be complicated. There were several points that I initially didn't agree with, but in the end, after I put them into practice, they turned out to have a positive effect on me. One of them is premeditato malarum, or simply expect the worst. At first, I didn't agree with the concept of expect the worst because it actually made me feel down. But after practicing it, I feel more grateful for the act of kindness carried out by the people around me. You can be more grateful because when people do good things and we don't expect good things, the kindness will become more meaningful and we will become more grateful. Apart from being grateful, I'm also better prepared when something bad happens. So I'm not confused when it happens. Stoicism teaches that true happiness can only come from things that are under our control. In other words, true happiness can only come from within. On the other hand, we cannot depend on true happiness and peace on things we cannot control. So, I recommend this book for people who find it difficult to control their emotions. Bye bye, see you.